security guard back there with you, man.
You know what? If I feel that threatened, I'll let you know. But in the meantime, this mountain of a man on the way to the ring, Nico, 5XL.
Nico, 5XL, the biggest, 5 times bigger than any man you'll ever see in your lifetime, Wilson. I'll tell you that. He is a huge, a mountain of a man.
I've been close to him before. He is absolutely enormous. I sadly did not get a chance to catch word with him before the match tonight. I was kind of scared to approach. He looked sort of in the zone there.
Yeah, when he's in the zone, you don't want to mess with him. So I understand completely, Wilson, and it's going to be tough to stop the Monster Malachi. What would you have done to stop Nico 5XL?
I mean, what can you do? Look at the size of this man alone. Nobody else in OCW comes close.
It's like watching a meteor come right on top of your head from the sky. It's like, what are you going to do? What can you do? Coming soon. And then we will be right here in 2 weeks to commentate on that show as well. Take it away, Wilson.
Introducing first from parts unknown, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Monster Malachi!
The former champion.
Scary man in his own right. I'm not sure he's all there if it wasn't for Tackett.
So large, you gotta say it 5 times.
And last but certainly not least, ladies and gentlemen, your OCW World Heavyweight Champion, Mr.
Better hurry up and get out of the ring, Wilson, because this match is about to get crazy.
Look, trust me.
I'm trying to figure out where they found a table big enough to hold the weight of these men.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Weirdly, the OCW champion is probably the lightest one in the ring.
This gives me, if I could go back in my bag of knowledge here, it gives me Daniel Bryan versus Big Show versus Mark Henry vibes here.
You know what? I can see that. I can agree with it. Hey, you got 2 former rivals teaming up on the bigger man. Immediately the best strategy they could have done.
It's a smart strategy. Of course, both Malachi already having history with Nico 5XL. In our first ever OCW show in November 2024, the very first match of our show was Nico 5XL versus the Monster Malachi.
What our match was originally set for, ladies and gentlemen, but the OCW champ, Mr. J, decided he couldn't have that. That championship's not going anywhere without a fight.
That's right, Wilson. Let's set the table, should I say. Malachi looking to be a 2-time champion, getting his rematch here after losing it in November. Nico 5XL fighting for his first ever world champion. First ever world champion in OCW, that is. Of course, him having history with the Monster Malachi that dates back all the way to the beginning of OCW. And then we have Mr. J, who once vacated the title. He fought to get it back. He fought with the board of directors to get it back. He's got it back. He beat Gio Savage and Skylar Marvelous in the same match previously. And he's looking to beat two monster men right here in this match to retain the OCW World Heavyweight Champion. Now, Mr. J is also the second longest reigning OCW World Heavyweight Champion behind the Monster Malachi.
Interesting bit of knowledge there.
You know, there's you some stats for you. The Monster Malachi held it for 8 months, including this one. I think Mr. J will have held it for 6 months. And if he retains here, he goes to 7 months and looks to possibly break that record. Who knows?
You know, that's definitely something to shoot for. And I know you put a goal in front of Mr. J, and he's going to go for it.
That's right.
But right now, he has got a huge mountain to climb because he's got to take down, he's got to get past Nico 5XL and the Monster Malachi to keep his championship. And the problem is now there's not a whole lot of a champion's advantage.
That's right. The winner of this match will be the one who puts an opponent through a table. It doesn't matter which opponent goes through it.
Exactly. There's no countouts. There's no disqualifications. The champion's advantage is completely taken off the table, so Mr. J has to win.
That's right. And not just that, Mr. J doesn't have to be the one to go through the table to lose the match.
Exactly. It just had a, I have to say it stacks the table against him.
Yeah, no pun intended, or pun intended, whichever one, but that's exactly right.
No pun intended. They absolutely stacked the table against him because you've got two of the absolute biggest men in OCW. You have to throw Big Jabo in there to get close to the size of the Monster Malachi and Nico 5XL. Jay's got to make it through both of them and put somebody through a table.
Jay comes in with a bat. He got on the back is he goes for the legs of the big man. We've been talking about it all night. How do you get a big man off his feet? You take his legs from him.
That's very true. That is the number one rule. You get that leverage advantage.
And also, I'll point out, Wilson, I don't know if you've seen.
Jay not holding anything back, going straight for the leg.
Wilson, and for 4 minutes previous to this, as you seen Mr. J, he just kind of hung outside. Didn't really. He knows that these two men are twice his size, and the table's not in the ring. Nobody's really near a table. So what does he do? He sits outside.
Took a puff or two. Oh no! What is he doing?
Oh, and wrenching that knee with the bat. Oh my goodness.
Nico is not. He's going to be vertically challenged here a little bit.
Super kick to Nico, and he's down on his back, and a baseball slide.
Baseball slide to Malachi, driving him into the railing. These Cleveland fans getting an up close and personal shot at this fight.
That's right. They're getting the closest seats in the house, I'll tell you that. Oh, and we haven't even mentioned that factor in this match. DDT being on the outside. In a no DDT.
Again, at this point, this is where somebody like Jay is going to have an equalizer. Because not only do you have your opponent and their size and power advantages, you also have DDT to contend with. And we all know that there's a history there. DDT and Mr. J have always been like oil and water.
That's right. That's exactly right, Wilson. They do not mix. And the amount of times we've seen Wilson on the show, you could almost say this was Blood in the Water 2 presented by DDT, because it seems like they're everywhere.
Right? They've been here at least. Yeah, we've seen them every other match tonight almost.
That's right, 3 out of the 5 matches we've seen DDT play the factor, and they're making their presence known here as well. Using that size,
and again, even for his size, it's like hitting a brick wall.
Again, favoring that leg, the damage of the leg that Mr. J did with that bat, he's favoring it.
It's already starting to wear on him. That's not a good sign for Nico.
He wants to take a breather. Is that going to prove to be a mistake? We'll find out. Nico going off the ropes and a 5XL splash to Malachi. And if this was winning by pinfall, Nico could pin him and win the title here. But there's no table in sight.
And that's the thing. Jay has immediately changed Nico's outlook of the match. He's having to take those minutes not just to, oh, you know what, my opponent's down, I'm going to sit here and catch my breath. He's literally having to calculate, is this going to hurt me more than it's going to hurt them?
And look what Mr. J's doing, really not focusing on the 2 men in the ring. He's really guarding that table almost. Focusing on the 2 on the outside.
He's letting the 2 of them do their damage and guarding exactly what they need to make this match happen. Again, picking those spots.
Using that bat to get the monster Malachi off his feet and keep him down. I like to say, it's all fun and games till somebody brings a weapon to the table, to the match.
And Jay was quick to it. Oh, sucker kick to the spine.
And Mr. J, he really excels in
the
match
second
spots.
rope. Jay likes being up top for that elbow drop.
The fans called for it. He delivered elbow drop to the big man. And if this wasn't a table
But is it going to
match,
be enough to keep someone like Nico down? Is it going to be enough to, well, at this point, you don't really want to keep him down, do you? You still got to get one of these guys on and through a table.
That's right.
There you go, Jay.
Oh, whoa. That running knee strike to the chin of the monster. Now Mr. J pointing outside at the table. He's saying it could be time to enter in the key factor in this match, and that is the folded table.
He's practically spent the whole match picking his spot. He's been so surgical about this.
That's something you see from a veteran. Mr. J, veteran in his own right, is definitely using that experience to his advantage. Mr. J and Nico having a standoff here. Nico daring John Jay to get in the ring.
But again, the damage has been done. Is that the best idea?
Nico now taking it to the champion. Tosses him to the corner and a big man splash in the corner. You'll love to see it.
380 pounds just slamming into you at full speed.
I'd be worried if the ring were to shift, but this is the last match of the night, ladies and gentlemen. So if the ring shifts, it could go anywhere. We don't care at this point.
It could go any direction. Everybody's going all over the place. Thankfully, we're safe back here at the commentary booth.
Absolutely, as Nico puts the monster on the table. And like we said, the table's already folded under his weight.
75 on that folding table. What's Nico going to do? Time in Jabo.
And who's that third? The table's going through. First one to touch it wins. Nico with the splash. He's won. That's it. It's over. Is that? It's prime time, and that's Big Jabba. Who's at third?
That can't be.
Wait, I know that face.
Chris Vallon.
What is he doing with these two?
It's Chris Vallon. I can't believe this.
And Chris Vallon looks like he's sided with the enemies.
He's attacking. Why are you attacking Jay?
He's holding his legs down, and Nico with the 5XL splash to Mr. J. And I hate to beat a dead dog while he's down, but you gotta think this was pointed out to us by a fan last week. Mr. J turned on Chris Vallon and attacked Chris Vallon way back when, before Blood in the Water won. And I think this is a little payback here at Blood in the Water 2. And you gotta wonder how long has Chris Vallon really thought about this as Jay tries to fight back, but the numbers are too much. They're too much.
Yeah, they've been best friends. They've been tag team champions together. So how long has this been set up?
A spine buster, Big Jabba, and he's 5'6". It seems like Deadeye and too much tack it. They're
Listen here.
aligned with him. Let's see what he has to say.
Malachi, I told you, we won't lose again. And you lost again. You're not the monster that I brought into this business 10 years ago. You're not that monster anymore. You are a shell of yourself. And I'm embarrassed of you. We are DDT. We don't lose. We hold all the championships. I'm hanging with you.
What?
First the Warrior Destroyer, now Malachi?
With the bat? Oh my goodness. Deadeye turning on the monster.
We have a new OCW champion, but at what cost?
That's right. At the end of the day, Nico 5XL is the
Officially kicked out of DDT.
kicked out of DDT. That's what?
We don't need you anymore.
And they're holding his legs down.
So, oh no, no, no.
Oh my God, 5XL
Oh,
splash.
Huge splash from 5XL.
And
My first match of the night, it was the Warrior Destroyers. Now Malachi's out. What does this mean?
wait, what is Deadeye doing? No, not another one to another. Oh my God. Oh my God, pile driver. To the monster. These guys have gone back years. What are they doing this for?
Come on, now, that's enough. Come on now.
Look what happened! The people disobey us! You don't cross anything! This is what happens to people! Let's go!
No. No.
You gotta protect the McNugget!
This has gone too far.
Somebody needs to stop this. Looks like too much tagging they found. He's found a new monster and he sided with him.
So I guess this is the new version of DDT we'll be looking at from now on. Primetime Twan Tolliver, Chris Villain, Big Jabo, Nico 5XL, Deadeye, and Tackett.
At this moment, this is a new beginning. A new beginning for LCW. As you see, I am proud as your new World Heavyweight Champion.
And oh my God, look at the size of this group. Who's stopping this group?
It will take over OCW. Nobody can stop us.
Who can?
At this moment, get ready for a new beginning. Get ready for us. Get ready for
Broke my heart, Valon.
you all inspire me. So, I am Nico, the biggest size, the only size, that is the only size known as 5XL. But now one choice. Get down or get big with me.
Oh, but he says get down with it or deal with him. SJ looked like he was trying to fight back, but man, it's like a pack of
And now
wolves.
there's a back on the